It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad. What? Even like bananas and banana bread? Banana bread is so good.
It's the flavor of bananas that I'm not a fan. And also the smell.
And also, I know the smell. I mean,
I've had a long-standing rule in my car that you're not allowed to eat bananas in my car. Because in high school you would leave the peels behind and my car would stink like banana.
Are you saying you as in me specifically?
I don't know. And here's the craziest part about that rule that I made. I distinctly remember making that rule because of Christian eating banana in my car. But I don't actually know if you've ever left a banana peel in my car.
Dude, I can confidently say that I've never eaten a banana in your car.
No. A couple of times you have, and I've had to stop you.
What?
Yeah.
Have you had to stop me?
I know for a fact. A couple of times you've eaten a banana in my car, and I've had to stop you. Because how else would you know about this rule?
I know bananas
How else would you know about this rule?
I know bananas are portable foods, but it's not like my go-to snack to bring into cars and start eating in the car. It's convenient. It's an easier thing to eat than apples.
It was one of our brief stints in college when we were just hanging out or something.
It's possible. Okay, theoretically
because you know that I have that long-standing rule.
You really don't like it.
I've had it for years.
You don't like spiders. You don't like bananas.
How else would you know that rule unless you know?
That's true. Unless it's happened before.
Because I'm not going to be like, hey Christian, before you get in this car, no bananas, no spiders.
Dude, it could have been Otis. We in high school we had the same silhouette.
Yeah, but I distinctly remember making that no banana rule.
Okay, I will never eat a banana. Although, not too long ago, you ate a banana in your own car.
It was in your car.
It was in my car.
Yeah.
You rude.
I know.
Shit.
That was a weird. I'm like trying to find myself, dude. I'm like eating healthy. I'm working
bananas,
out. I'm eating bananas in cars.
Playing with
I got
spiders.
a pet tarantula. It's a whole new world, dude. This is a whole new world. Hey guys, welcome.
Welcome to another episode of ICBTB. Also
Listen, baddies, we are super thrilled that you're here. We love that you like this podcast. We love that you love that we love that you love this podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much for the support every single time we get a DM. Dude, we just got our first email. Ding, 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 ding. My voice cracked.
Thanks for listening and actually hearing that we want old style communications with you guys.
Yeah.
We do like having communications. We want to know what you guys like, what movies you're looking forward to hearing about, movies that you'd want to see or hear.
Please, if you want to get even more old school with the communication, please use the Pony Express. Handwritten letters only. If you know where I live, drop that thing off. That's a great
thing to ask for, the Pony Express letter.
Yeah, start up the Pony Express again, and bring that shit here.
But
let's jump into it.
Yeah, this isn't a movie. This isn't a podcast about letters. This is a podcast about movies.
Yeah. So
and we watched a interesting flick. Christian, you brought this. I brought the one before. You bring this one. You like to go kind of back and forth.
It's because I'm a huge fan of rom-coms.
And you brought this one up a handful of times.
Multiple times. Because we had just done Take Me Home Tonight starring Topher Grace, and that reminded me of like so many things.
This one.
After that, I started watching That 70s Show, and I was like, shit. Great show. Win a Date with Tad Hamilton.
Which is the movie
that we're reviewing. Yeah.
We gotta say, the movie that we're watching is Win a Date with Tad Hamilton. It's the first time someone said the title of the movie and we didn't both say it in the podcast.
Alejandro and I usually have this little game.
We look at each other and then we say it at the same time, but you just dove right into Win a Date with Tad.
I apologize. I will never eat a banana in your car, and B, I will never say a movie title.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you get people not to eat bananas in your car. You guilt them on something else. Win a Date with Tad Hamilton. It's 2004 movie. Jump right into it.
Yeah.
Jump in the nitty gritty. Win a Date, 2004, PG-13, has a runtime of 96 minutes. Was a budget of $22 million.
Wow, that's a lot higher than I thought it would be.
How much did it make, Christian?
I've actually heard about it a lot.
15 years ago.
22 is what you said?
22
mil?
was the budget.
30 mil.
Wow. No, this was a failure. This had $21.6 million.
Dude, you got to stop like blue balling me by saying wow in such a good sense when I'm getting it wrong. Just tell me I'm wrong, dude.
You're wrong. It was rated 5.6 out of 10 on IMDb. 53% on Rotten Tomatoes. 52% on Metacritic. Google users, Christian.
81%.
I was going to say, usually your higher guesses are going to be close. This one is a 90% on Google.
Dude. Google
I also want to say 3 out of 4 from Roger Ebert.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's really good.
That's kind of rare. There was another movie we did that he gave a 3 out of 4 from, and that was a shock too. I can't
remember. It's always going to be a shock for any of the movies we
I do want to say real quick, right off the bat, I watched this entire movie thinking that was Timothy Oliphant. The main guy, Tad Hamilton.
Oh, I thought Tad Hamilton Josh was something, right?
Josh Duhamel. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know it was Josh Duhamel until the very end of the movie when the credits started rolling.
So the entire film.
Whole time, I even have notes. I'm calling him Timothy. I'm writing Timothy Oliphant. I'm writing this the whole time because and I told someone the other day, I was like, oh yeah, we're watching Tad Hamilton, the one with Timothy Oliphant. And they're like, oh yeah, Timothy Oliphant. Fergie's husband. Too. The guy from Transformers. I'm like, oh yeah, totally. The guy, but wrong. Josh Duhamel is Fergie's husband. Josh Duhamel was in Transformers.
Can I say something that I know you don't like hearing?
Uh-oh.
You're wrong. Just internalize that, dude. Let me say it a few more times.
It's not that no, I wasn't wrong. I was incorrect.
Same thing.
I want to play. I would like to play a game with you. Okay. And also, I do also want to say that, actually, we'll play the game and then I'll go to what I was going to say. This game I got from Doug Benson from his podcast, Doug Goes Movies, one of my favorite ones. Great movie themed games we got here.
Funny guy.
He plays a game called Oliphant or Duhamel, where you have to guess who was in the movie. You get 3 options. Was it either Timothy Oliphant, Josh Duhamel, or neither of the two in this movie?
There's a neither option?
Yeah.
You ass. Just make it one or the other.
No, that's not fun.
Okay,
so the movie Safe Haven, was it starring Timothy Oliphant, Josh Duhamel, or neither of the two?
Duhamel.
Correct. Do you know the differences between the two? Because even slightly. Googling them, I couldn't tell the difference between them.
They really look alike.
Okay. Oliphant, Duhamel, or none. Who starred in the movie Hitman?
Neither.
Incorrect. Timothy Oliphant was the bald hitman.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
dude, it's because
based on the video
Hitman
game.
has no hair, so it's hard for me to really...
That was a tough
really
one. That was a tough one. We got 2 more rounds, and then we don't have to play this forever. Love, Simon. Did you see that movie? Fairly recent movie.
I had not seen it, but yeah, they came out like last year.
Very artsy, fartsy kind of deal.
Mm-hmm. It's...
Duhamel, Oliphant, or neither?
Duhamel.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah, good guess.
Thank you very much.
Here's a tough one for you, buddy. I know you're really excited for this movie.
Okay, go ahead.
The movie, Quentin Tarantino's 9th film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Neither.
Can I finish?
Oh, what? That's it?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood has an actor. Is it Josh Duhamel, Timothy Oliphant?
That's what you wanted to finish?
Yeah.
Your sentence? I know what film you were prefacing. Neither.
Incorrect. It's Timothy Oliphant.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, see? Maybe let me finish and you'll get a clue.
Oh, don't.
I don't know if there was a clue in the...
There was no clue.
So I went this whole time thinking that was Timothy Oliphant, and egg on my face, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know my heartthrob.
For 96 minutes straight.
But I do also want to say, Tad Hamilton is in like a cowboy movie, and they keep referencing this cowboy movie. They show the commercial and the trailers and the poster. I thought that was because Timothy Oliphant is in Deadwood, and they're making like a joke of like, hey, we got the Deadwood guy doing this silly rom-com. And that's why I was like, that's for sure. That's Timothy Oliphant.
You're making non-existent connections in the film, dude.
And like solid, really like
you think you're smart.
3, 4, 5 levels deep connections for Timothy Oliphant.
You're super wrong. You should have made at least a foundation of research.
I have pages of notes that say Timothy Oliphant here.
And that's a long name. I hope you didn't write out his whole name in your notes.
I did. And then when I found out, my last note is Timothy Oliphant is Josh Duhamel.
You're so embarrassing, man.
There's more than just Timothy Oliphant in this movie, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of good lines from this film that I want to jump into.
Some really funny lines. Yeah.
One of my favorite lines is like, first of all, Topher Grace is in. You want to go with the synopsis?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, because I don't think everyone knows what the movie is about if they hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah, this is a fairly old movie, so we wouldn't blame you if you don't know.
Yeah, but it's a really cheesy film, but there's some good cheese
in there. It's a 2004 rom-com for sure. And I think this was definitely one of Topher Grace. I think he was still doing That 70s Show when he filmed this.
Yeah, I believe so.
So here we go. Here's the, synopsis. Peter, a self-deprecating manager of a grocery store, is madly in love with his best friend, Rosalie. Unfortunately, she has absolutely no idea. When Rosalie wins a date with her favorite actor, the smarmy Tad Hamilton, Pete delays admitting his feelings to her. And when the scheming Hamilton relocates to their small town to pursue Rosalie, in the wake of an initial meeting, a horrified Pete must struggle to win her heart.
Dude, I'm smiling so much right now. It's just like, this gives me like, it's so cute. It's such a cute movie.
Directed by Robert Lukatek, written by Victor Levin. I don't know who these guys are. They made a pretty solid rom-com.
Yeah, I enjoyed myself. I really like the setting of this rom-com. I mean, it takes place in the middle of nowhere. They work at a
small
supermarket
town in West Virginia. They work at a Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly. Does that exist?
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Really?
It's a real thing.
Because the pig mascot for the Piggly Wiggly reminds me of the Jolly Bee. Are you familiar with what Jolly Bee is?
Oh my God. Yeah, very similar.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when Snow White and like Robin Hood have like very similar dancing, right? You know how they have that.
So it reminds you of
the
that.
same thing.
Gotcha.
Same base. I bet you it's like 2 circles with the nose and eyes.
I bet you it's just a stencil.
And then they give the Jollibee like ears.
There must be some copyright issues in that. There's angry Filipinos out there saying, "No, you copied my shit, Piggly Wiggly."
Let's be honest here, guys. It was probably the Filipinos copying the Piggly Wiggly.
Hey, what are you
I'm not trying to be a dick here,
what
dude.
Are you trying
but
to say? You've been a dick to me for being Filipino before. You talk about this whole from another country thing.
Well, my father recently did a DNA test. Guess who's 3% of Filipino?
Oh, join the club,
my
dude.
father. That makes me at the most 1.5.
Hey, but you're still Filipino, man. I'm gonna shove a lumpia down your throat. That's
I would
a weird
like
thing.
that. No,
I'm not gonna
that's
shove
cool.
you.
Please,
you can.
No,
eat
I
it.
like that. Actually,
Use your
guys, we need to
own
cancel
hands.
this. We need to stop this podcast right now. I need some. Melissa, get me some lumpia.
Don't yell at my girlfriend like that. We don't have lumpia right now. It takes a while to fry.
Isn't she Filipino?
She is Filipino. You can't assume we just have it in our pockets, ready to go.
I have a burrito in my backpack.
Oh, half a burrito because you're only half Mexican?
No, it's a full burrito because I'm very hungry. This movie is Win a Date with Ted Hamilton. Thank you. I've been doing improv for 11 years, guys. That's the best I can do right there.
That's your best joke. That's your peak. It's all downhill from here in terms of humor.
Timothy Oliphant's manager was great. Sean Hayes and Nathan Lane.
They were a great duo. They're so funny.
And to see Sean Hayes play like a dick mean is hilarious.
So funny. He was inside of Tad Hamilton's closet, his
trying on all his clothes.
Trying on all of his clothes. He's like,
with no pants on.
Wearing shoes, just in his boxers, saying, "Can I have these? You got money. You can.
Do you want these? Do you want these?"
Such an asshole. So,
and when at the end of the movie, not to jump to the very end, when Tad and Kate Bosworth are flying back to LA, he's like, we kind of want the plane to ourselves, and Sean Hayes is like, that's fine. I've always wanted to lay over in Cincinnati
he's
and
like,
Chicago.
I'll enjoy myself on this commercial flight.
He's like, I guess we'll be in LA by April. And I was like, I love it.
That's such a funny, sarcastic humor.
Did you catch the name of the city that they live in?
It's something Bottom.
Fraser's Bottom, West
Bottom.
Virginia.
Why was it called Fraser's Bottom?
I've never been there. So Topher Grace and Kate Bosworth and another friend all work
Kathy
all work at Fraser's Bottom's Piggly Wiggly. Kate Bosworth enters to win a competition to see if she can win a date with Tad Hamilton, who is like the star. In the opening credits, you can see like his Hollywood Walk of Fame star. You see all these premieres. He's super famous.
He's at that level of fame where he doesn't give a shit either. He pulls like Justin Bieber where he's drinking while driving. He's drinking
and like making out with the chick. And then they show the paparazzi photo, and like the paparazzi photo is from inside the car, and it's like, how did he not see the paparazzi? How did they get that photo?
That paparazzi just snuck
is incredible
inside.
at his job.
Good job.
That photo shouldn't be on the Enquirer. It should be on the New York Times.
He's better than Peter Parker, dude.
Oh, you think? I did really enjoy the fact that this was 2004, and they didn't really play too much up on like flip phones or laptops, like, so it was.
Although Tad Hamilton, he did have a cell phone.
He had a BlackBerry.
It was the phone that he was using in the motel though was so small.
Was one of that phase when we were going through like tiny phones.
Dude, it reminds me of that SNL skit
with Will Ferrell.
And he has a small, tiny phone. And he's like, hello? And he has to transfer it from his mouth to his ear.
Is Sean Hayes also in that sketch?
He is in that sketch.
Wow.
Dude.
Again, connected universe.
Wow. Man, we are geniuses.
I thought it was interesting in the beginning of the movie, he gets another Manager of the Month award. And then says, I had to get student loans. So he's the best manager in this company, and he still can't afford college.
This Piggly Wiggly is paying him shit.
Dick, dude.
Yeah. But can I talk about Kate Bosworth?
Yeah.
Absolutely adorable. She is gorgeous.
So beautiful in this. The
most natural beauty that I've seen in a while. Like she looks like a Barbie in the best sense. She has perfect teeth.
Do you think a Barbie looks natural?
No, but like in terms of, I know a Barbie does not look natural, but the way...
because it was weird for you to say she looks really natural, like a Barbie.
I know it's a weird phrase. It's a weird phrase. Don't get lost.
Can you explain it to me though? Because I don't understand.
I will try to explain it. She's blonde. She's bashful. She has like rosy cheeks, and
but a petite frame. Barbie's a little more voluptuous.
But I do like her facial structure. She has kind of like these chubby cheeks, a strong jawline.
I think when she played Lois Lane in Superman Returns, she was a good looking. She made a good Lois Lane.
You know, she has 2 different colored eyes. One's hazel and one's blue.
But it's like only half hazel. Is it all hazel? Or?
It's all hazel. I could probably pull up a picture on my phone.
But there's a couple shots. I think she has that thing where her eye color changes depending on the light that it's in.
Oh yeah,
I think that's what she has.
I think that's usually the case with like hazel
with light eyes, light colored eyes.
Because in some scenes they were both blue, and and then in some scenes they were obviously different colors. And in Returns,
she has like contacts and she has brown eyes.
Yeah, right here I got this photo. It's a fantastic photo, but look,
I want to see her face, Christian.
Oh, sorry. It's on airplane mode. Let me. It was on. Here, dude.
No, I saw it. I know. I've seen two different. It's like supposedly Nikola Tesla had two different colored eyes.
Yeah, pretty much. Here you go.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's
absolutely gorgeous.
But that doesn't look natural, dude.
That looks natural. It's just good photography.
That ain't natural, bro.
No, that has to be. Let's meet her.
My dog has Catahoulas. My dog is a Catahoula. Very famous for having two different colored eyes. That's what I think of when I see people with two different colored eyes.
So you think she's a Catahoula?
She's part Catahoula.
Don't you dare call Kate Bosworth a Catahoula.
Catahoula's a great dog. I love my dog.
No, that's fantastic, but never compare her to a dog.
Her eyes are similar to that of the Catahoula breed.
I'm not going to argue with you about fucking dogs right now, dude.
Look, dude, we're in the middle of the podcast, all right? We're
fucking embarrassing me.
Do this right here.
Dude, after this, we're done.
Christian, stop.
We're fucking done. Do you need a ride?
Hey, welcome back, guys. So he has a Topher Grace.
Yes.
It has a bartender who has a crush on him, and he like gets her to buy them rounds of drinks. Yes. She's giving him advice.
She's so funny. She's hilarious.
She's great. I like that actress too. She's in quite a bit of stuff
Brothers,
now. Yeah, she's the wife in Step Brothers. She's in quite a bit of things. She's very funny.
She's hilarious.
And I think an improv base.
Yeah. Oh, she definitely has like an improv background.
Have you? I wanted to ask you.
Please.
Ever been like a regular at a bar where like the bartenders know you like that?
Not at a bar, but definitely like acai bowl places. Not gonna lie.
Oh, that's different.
You're gonna get the usual nutty bowl large with peanut butter on top.
That's not what I'm getting. It's different in a bar because it's like when you have a bartender who likes you.
Yes.
And they're buying you rounds of drinks. Mm-hmm. They're paying a lot. They're paying for it. Like what a lot of people don't realize is when a bartender gives you a drink, that bartender is paying for it. Yeah.
Wow.
The bartender, and like sometimes, or either the bartender is paying for it, or they're just not ringing it in, which is by definition theft of the restaurant. So thus he's stealing on behalf of you. So it's bad no matter what way you slice it. When you're getting a free drink at a bar from a bartender, that is like the highest compliment a bartender can give you.
Question for you: when a bartender says it's okay, it's on the house. Is it really on the house, or is it out of their own pockets?
It depends.
Okay.
Sometimes it's on the house. Sometimes there was a hair in their salad, so yeah, that drink's on the house. Sometimes you're trying to flirt with a girl, and you don't want to say outright that you bought it.
We should have a competition. We should both go to the same bar.
I'll beat you in a bartending competition.
No.
I will bartend you under the fucking
I'm not
table.
saying bartending. I'm saying being on the other side of the bar. You sit on one side of the bar. I sit on the other side of the bar. We compete with one bartender. See who that bartender likes more. Because
it would be me.
You think?
Yeah, I'm 100% confident. I've been in restaurants since I was 16 years old, 17 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That alone, I could get the bartender to like me from that.
Oh, you think so?
Totally. Just start talking shop.
Yeah, I know how you are when you play
you're a really
the game.
Yeah, and you're a really nice guy. Don't mention that. You're a really nice guy. But you've seen me in restaurants, and you've seen me like talk to restaurant workers and get stuff from restaurant workers.
You're good, dude.
Because I know. I've been in and. So win a date with Ted Hamilton.
Yeah, before we get lost in because you could talk a lot about the restaurant business.
Yeah, it's fun, guys. You know, if you're tight on cash, get a job in a restaurant.
There are a lot of quotes that I want to jump into, or a lot of favorite lines. So Topher Grace is very protective of Rosalie because he's in love with her. And one thing he says over and over again, which is so funny, he says like, "Remember, guard your carnal treasure." What? Who says that?
Carnal treasure.
Yeah, he like whispers it. And says it throughout the film. That's
a great line. That's a really funny line. One of my other favorite lines is in the beginning when we first see that Tad is kind of a douche, and he's saying goodnight to a girl. But in the background is like his maid. She's like ready to leave for the night, but he's standing in the doorway saying goodnight to this girl, and he's like making out with her, or whatever. And she's like, ugh, it's like really. But then she leaves, and he sees it, and he goes, "Oh, hey, hasta mañana." He's speaking Spanish to her,
to this maid,
and it's led to make you believe that he said like, "Oh, I'll see you next week," right?
Yeah.
Have a good weekend. And then she turns to him, she goes, "I'm the Albanian one."
And he's like, "Oh."
And he goes,
"Well, if you
muchos gracias." Yeah, he's like, "Tell her this." And then we find out later that that's just a line he said in a commercial.
Yeah, this guy doesn't know Spanish at all.
And he constantly uses his lines from movies and stuff on women. He tries it on Kate Bosworth, and she calls him out for it right off the bat. Let's talk about Kate, because the movie is about Kate Bosworth, and I do want to talk about. There's something really endearing about a girl who can see through your bullshit. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's because
you have talked about that.
When I like am flirting with girls, or I'm trying to, you know, it's easier for me to kind of like, you know, play a part and be kind of funny with it.
I have seen from a distance. I have been in situations with you in group scenarios where I've seen you flirting from a distance, and like your whole like flirting, Alex, is different than like kicking it back.
Can
Alex,
you give me three
things
either
you do?
visual or like what are the three
when you
things?
flirt, you care a lot about your body language. You never face the girl completely. Your body's always shifted to the side, so it's an illusion that you're not giving your full attention. You're playing this push and pull game, dude. If you pull away, the girl's pushing harder.
Real quick, now that this is out here, if I'm ever with a girl, she can't listen to the Tad Hamilton episode.
You do this weird this line where it has to do with the ring finger. If a girl's wearing a ring, it doesn't matter what finger.
You're like telling my magician secrets real quick. I thought you were going to say like, and you smile a lot and you laugh. I didn't realize you were going to be.
No, I'm going to go deeper than that, man. Dude, this is every single opportunity I get to like reveal you. I'm gonna
which is weird because I am sitting here naked and I'm worried that you're going to reveal.
First of all, stop being naked in my room. I know it's hot.
Underwear.
I know you are.
It's enough.
Okay, it's enough.
It's just enough.
But can you put on more, please?
I'll put on a sock.
A singular sock. I'll put it on my left ear.
On my dick.
No.
Red Hot Chili Pepper style. Oh man, next time I'm coming in here Red Hot Chili Pepper style, just one sock on.
Dude, sometimes my mom's in the house when we're recording. If she walks in, she's like,
we'll get to that story later.
We have hot dogs for dinner.
So, one more thing before you tell my magic story. What is the last thing that lets you know I'm flirting with somebody from across the room?
Let's see. From across the from when I see
like
you from across the room, I see. You give backhanded compliments, my friend. You know you do it. You're the type of guy that says like, "Oh, I saw that dress worn by so and so." You're butchering
a good line.
Okay, do it.
First of all, the line is, and oh god, I don't neg anymore.
Yeah, no, this is an old school thing. Alex is no longer like this.
I for sure, I don't neg anymore because it's an asshole thing to do. But when I did, this was the line and this is how it goes. Okay.
Oh, you sound so proud.
The line goes, and it is like an over the shoulder thing because already I'm trying to like fix my body language because this is how it is. So it's an over the shoulder thing. Say you're sitting at a bar and the girl's to your left and you kind of look over your shoulder and you go, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know that's a really nice top you have on. The other day I saw a girl wearing that exact same top and I wanted to tell her how nice it was, but I didn't get a chance. I'll just let you know that's a really nice top." And then you turn back to your drink or your friend and that's it.
Wow. And then panties dropped at that, I'm sure.
No.
And then you were rejected.
What do you think I am, Timothy Oliphant? It's not that easy for me. It takes time to get to know me. And then they're like, "Wow, what a dick." And then I'm like, "Yeah, I am, but I'm funny." And then like, "You are funny." And then I'm like, "Hey, you want to see a magic trick?" And then I show them a magic trick, probably with fire. And then the bartender gets mad at me and the bartender's like, "Alex, no fire magic in the bar." And then I always...
How do you not get fired for that?
I've actually been... I used to go to this Dave & Buster's in Irvine all the time, and all the managers in them would constantly come up to me like, "Alex, stop doing fire magic."
Dude, if you were a character in a sitcom, that would be your bit. That would definitely be
Barney Stinson.
Barney Stinson, always doing magic. Exactly. Okay, so now to continue on as we, just to avoid digressing more.
Yes, anymore.
Let's move on with this little line
so
that
it's
you
really
have.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was going to get back to the movie.
No, we'll get back to that. This is more important. So Alex does this little ring line.
It's called a routine.
It's a routine where if a girl is wearing a ring, he'll comment on the ring. It doesn't matter what finger the ring is on. He says, like, "Did you know that, do you know the reason as to why we wear fingers on our ring finger and on the left hand specifically? It's because there's this...
Butchering it again.
There's this vein that leads from the finger all the way to your heart called the Aphrodite mighty."
And you said the punchline before it was time. No wonder these lines don't work for you.
Dude, no wonder I would try to flirt with girls in an honest way, you ass.
Hey, first of all, the ring routine is a good reason to get physical contact, which makes women trust you and then makes it easier for the first kiss later on. God damn. We gotta cut that.
Dude, wow.
Hey, it's called neurolinguistic programming, guys. Read a book. You know what I mean?
You're Tad. I know we watch a lot of movies, and I always find...
you were going to say I'm Tad.
Dude, yeah, I have that in all caps in my notes. Alex is Tad. And there's a star next to that, so I wouldn't forget to talk
Maybe
about
that's why I was doing push-ups while I was watching this movie, because at one point I was like, I could be Tad.
I could be Tad. He was like not super buff, but he was like
Buff
fit.
enough.
Yeah, buff enough.
That's what I'm going for. So if there's any personal trainers out there, I'm going for buff enough.
A nice little gray zone.
Yeah, he's not ripped. Like when they were chopping lumber and Topher Grace takes off his shirt, looks like me currently.
Oh yeah, they have the
Ted
shirt
Hamilton
off, axe
took off
off.
his shirt, and he's not as cut as Jack from Long Shot, but still fairly cut.
Boom. Okay, so personal trainers help Alex get buff enough. So I love the lingo that they use.
Oh,
shake-a-doo,
and
yikes-a-bee. Dude, Kate Bosworth is so adorable when she says those things.
So that little town, that little like small podunk little town,
Fraser's Bottom.
I assume I like to think, because we come from a small town in Benicia, but we're from California though. Still.
Yeah, it's
so like
a
we have a
completely different
different
thing.
type of small town feel. That small town feel is truly like, yeah, you grow up, you go to high school here, you get a job here, you live here, you die here.
Yeah.
That's about it.
The only place that Tad could rent out for sleep was like this shit motel.
That was a really funny scene too.
Yeah.
Scene when he gets the key and the guy's like, I'll be back tomorrow. He's like, okay.
11 o'clock.
He's like, I'll be on 11. He's like, right. Very good. His response is, very good.
Very good. And then Tad goes back to the room and he calls the front desk again. He was like, do you guys have any masseuses?
Yeah, you have a masseuse on staff.
And the guy at the front desk was like, no, but I'm a very quick learner. And he hangs up immediately.
He just throws the phone. Did you see him like throw the phone?
He throws
it like it's a dirty napkin. Just throws it onto the receiver, onto the cradle.
Funny. There's some good moments in this.
This was a solid rom-com. Excuse me. The favorite Pringle line in the beginning I thought was really cute because
cute.
Clearly that's like her favorite snack, and like Tad is her best friend and in love with her, so he knows
these small details.
When she
about
leaves
her.
for LA to meet Tad in the beginning, he gets her a can of Pringles because he cares about her and knows
he's in
the
love
little
with her,
things about her, and like it's really cute. That was really touching. His affection towards her was really touching. And then here's another thing that I really liked about this movie. You don't often see the woman chase the man.
No.
Right?
No.
So at the end of this movie, she realizes that she picked Timothy Oliphant and it was wrong. But she turns back and goes to Topher Grace.
Yes.
And they have this scene in the middle of the street, very reminiscent to the movie scene in the beginning.
Yeah, and of course it's raining, dude. Of course it's raining.
Is it raining or is it just wet?
No, it started raining at first. It starts to clear up by the time that she actually catches up to him.
That's what it is. That's because the radio even says like, "Well, blue skies from here on out," and then the music starts, and he's like, "Can we dance?" But I did really like her coming up to him. I'm sorry if you have something that you want to say, but this leads me to my next point.
That's okay,
and
man.
Maybe you got something with it too. He mentions the 6 smiles that she has.
Yes.
Such a touching moment for him to be so in love with this woman that he knows that she's got these 6 smiles, and this is great. And like,
and us being hopeless romantics, of course we're going to pay attention to this. Of course this is going to hit home for us.
And then it's not just an unrequited love. Like she also knows his 5 smiles.
I fucking love that.
Oh my God. That part gave me goosebumps. When she goes, "Do you want to hear your 5 smiles?" I was like, "Oh, okay. Oh,
dude, and they're like realistic smiles. She said the first one, you have one where you think someone's an idiot.
Oh, yes.
You have another one when you think someone's really an idiot.
I have those 5 smiles.
And then no, when you think
Ladies,
someone's
if you
an
want
idiot,
to see 5 smiles,
you don't smile. You actually show anger when you think someone's an idiot. Yeah. So do you show anger when you look in the mirror? Boom, bada bing, bada ding, bam, boom.
Just sadness.
I'm so sorry.
See, turns it around.
I like how she ends it. She says, "And your last smile is the smile you make when you look at me." Mic drop.
Come on, dude.
If she was holding a mic, she would drop it.
Okay,
Kate Bosworth.
And you know what? Like, his relationship with the bartender at the end, when Kate shows up at the apartment and the bartender's there. Did you think that?
Yep, because she was wearing one of Topher Grace's shirts.
Is that just one of her like oversized shirts?
It's over. Well, I
think it could just be based on because she's packing.
She is packing.
She's packing
his stuff.
Again, kind of weird. They definitely banged though, dude.
No, I don't think so.
Oh man.
No, I don't think Topher Grace would have done that. Topher Grace.
I think if this movie was real, Topher banged the bartender and Kate banged Tad.
You at least once. At least once.
At least like a blow and go or something.
Yeah.
Like she didn't get down and dirty because she's a wholesome like small town girl. But she gave that guy a blow and go in the car parking lot or something.
Something would have happened. I'll tell you more than kissing.
Handy in the movie theater. Something.
Yeah. But she was really wholesome in this movie.
And then Topher Grace would have hooked up with the bartender because he lost his love. She moved away, and that's.
If this movie was rated R, those scenes would have happened.
For sure, and it would have been funny. This movie could have been rated R and been a lot funny. They would have needed not Kate Bosworth though. They would have needed like a
someone else.
Maybe like a Amy Schumer.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Amy Schumer. You think so?
I think she could play like that dirty girl.
Amy Schumer wasn't even
a thing. I think this movie made now.
Yeah, Amy Schumer.
Let's see if we could cast this movie now.
All right, Amy Schumer, if you're listening,
we can close it with that.
Win a Date with Alejandro Middleton, starring Amy Schumer.
I'll be Tad Hamilton then, since you say I'm Tad.
Yeah, Tam. There you go. If you want to be
Tad,
that
guy. The main girl is Amy.
I'll be Topher.
Okay. Who's Amy's friend?
Kathy.
What's Kirsten Wiig?
Yeah, Kristen Wiig.
But she's kind of old.
Yeah, it's okay. Age doesn't matter.
Okay. I don't want to be Tad. Let's actually cast a Tad.
No, you don't want to be Tad anymore?
Let's cast a real good-looking guy.
Hey.
Who'd be a good Tad Hamilton, right? Oh, Timothée Chalamet.
That's a good one.
That's a good
That's
Tad.
a really good one. All right.
So who'd be a good Topher Grace?
Who would be a good Topher Grace other than me?
Yes.
Don't roll your eyes at me.
I did not close my eyes.
I'm a hopeless romantic as well.
All right, no, you get the Topher Grace.
Topher Grace could still play the part that he played.
He looks the same.
He looks the same, dude.
The
best person on set award, dude?
Yeah, BPS.
You want to go first?
Yeah, dude. Best person on set award? Timothy Oliphant.
Wow. Okay, why's that?
No, I'm just joking. It's because he had nothing to do with the movie. That's why.
He had everything to do with the movie, man.
Josh Duhamel.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got you.
You already got me mixed up with the two. God damn it. All right.
No, Kate Bosworth gets my best person on set award. And I think, is that yours?
No, not at all.
Kate Bosworth, because again, like I said, it's something really that I found attractive. It's not just the fact that she's the lead role and like we're supposed to find her, attractive. There's something about that person when she calls out Tad on being using his lines, when she's uses the smile line on Topher Grace, when she's just kind of being her goofy, quirky self. Kate Bosworth.
You're all for it.
Yeah, because that's acting for sure. Because she was maybe like in her late 20s when she filmed this.
No, dude, she's only 36 right now.
So, like I said, late 40s when she filmed this.
Your math is all fucked up. Aren't you 3% Filipino?
1.5 at
1.5. Use that 1.5% to help support your math, dude. Are you pointing with your lips?
Yeah.
The one thing that you know about Filipino culture?
I know a lot about Filipino culture. I listen to Joe Coy stand up all the time.
Oh, because that makes you Filipino. He's really funny. Okay, my best person.
By the way, he's really funny.
My best person on set award goes to Topher Grace. It was a close one between Kate Bosworth and Topher Grace, but that bathroom stall scene with Josh and Topher, I loved it. He said, "If you do anything as to break her heart, I will kill you with either my bare hands or my rhetoric."
My vicious rhetoric.
That's such a funny line.
It is a funny line. It is a funny line. I did enjoy all of that aspect, of it. It's a solid rom-com, guys.
Yeah, check it out. Right now it is available on Amazon Prime for $4.
Yeah, you guys can get it somewhere. You know what I mean? It's not free anywhere, but it's Win a Day with Tad Hamilton. You probably remember it. Yeah. If not, it's worth the $3 to rent.
You might have a dusty DVD in like one of your cabinets at home.
Look, when you and your significant other are tired of all the Netflix stuff and you want to watch something good that you haven't seen in a long time, or maybe you've never seen, Win a Day with Tad Hamilton.
Out. Yeah. Oh, before we go, my favorite, one of my favorite parts of the film was with Janine. Do you know who Janine was? She's the lady that plays Ma in the movie Ma.
She's also she's one of the checkout people.
She works at Piggly Wiggly, and Topher Grace so badly does not want Kate Bosworth to go on this date with Tad Hamilton. So he says, Janine's calling in sick. So you're gonna have to work late tonight. Yeah. And he's like, right, Janine? And Janine's like, stacking a cart of melons. And she's like, what? And he walks up to her and he's like, Janine, cough. And like she starts coughing on command. And then like Kate Bosworth's like, I'm not falling for this. I'm gonna leave. And then Janine keeps coughing because she doesn't want to work. Yeah.
My favorite Janine line is when she comes back when Tad picks her up in the small town and she comes back from the date.
Yeah.
She's like, girl, you go get your man. And I was like, I like her. No wonder she still has a career.
We should go watch Ma. It might have done badly, and
Ma might be right up our alley.
Okay, let's check that out. Folks, if you want to see Ma, let us know.
Yeah,
Until
hit us up on ICBTB podcast on all of our platforms.
Yeah.
Send us your ideas for movies, your ups and downs. If you like us, if you don't, we love the hate.
We love it all. Bring it on.
Bye, guys.
Can't be that bad.
Can't be that bad, oh, it 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 can't be that bad.
Hey, everybody. Real quick, we want to give a shout out to a couple people.
Yep. A huge shout out to John Boo and Alan Boo for the great sound production.
Shout out to Greg Reasoner for helping us out with our cover art and title work.
And a shout out to you guys for your endless support.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
Don't forget to rate and review us on iTunes and Spotify, anywhere you hear us.
We'll see you next time.
It can't be that bad.